Hello, Mr. Eru.
Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, Mr. Eru. Good evening, Anthony Ezeribe.
Good evening, Mr. Eru. Good evening,
Good evening,
everyone.
Dr. Ezeribe. He looks familiar.
All right.
Good evening, Honorable Bandy. Hello.
Good evening, Bandy. I think he needs to unmute himself so we can hear him.
Good evening, Bandy. Good evening. So,
good evening, sir.
Hi, good evening. You need to unmute your.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening, Mr. Bandy. Okay.
So I was just trying to put my speaker on mute to start it so I don't disturb the background.
Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. So once again, good evening, everybody. Our scheduled time today is 6 p.m. and we are here to discuss a very interesting topic regarding the 2023 presidential election. My co-host, Mr. Nnamdi Achonu, will be 5 minutes late. Contacted me, but yeah, as we wait for him, I can easily introduce everybody here today. I will start with Honorable Kenneth Gbandi. Kenneth Gbandi holds critical credentials in peace research and conflict mediation with focus on dialogue, conflict mitigation, integration of and diaspora demographic rights. He has served as Hamburg Senate Foreign Advisory Council as chairman of the Anti-Discrimination Committee for 3 years. He is the director of the German Federal Government Africa German Information Center for Social, Business and Recognition Migrant Certificates. He runs Heritage Media Network, one of the major European media networks in Germany and German-speaking region in Europe. I can go on and read about Kenneth Gbandi. Honestly, if I keep reading, we can spend 30 minutes here because he has achieved almost everything and still achieving. He has been convicted with awards after award for his leadership and diaspora engagement. He holds the Ambassador of Peace in Ghana, Nigerian diaspora, Man of the Year 2019 for most impactful leadership engagement, Leadership Achievement Award 2009 from the Nigerian community in Germany. And just to cut it short, Honor Kenneth Gbandi hails from Achonu, Igbo in Oshimi local government area in Delta State. He lives in Germany. And yeah, so let's welcome Honor Kenneth Gbandi.
Thank you so much, sir. It's a pleasure. I'm currently in Nigeria. I told your co-moderator that so that please you'll be tolerant with us because of network.
Okay.
We have issues with network, but I'm currently in Nigeria in Asaba.
Okay, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate your time. We also have here Dr. Tony Ezeribe, who is my very good friend from high school. He holds a physics PhD from the University of Sheffield, UK, which he obtained in 2017. He is currently a visiting scientist at the European Council for Nuclear Research, Switzerland, and the Fermi National Accelerator Laboratory, USA, where he studies the origin and physical content of our dear universe. Dr. Tony Ezeribe is a senior lecturer at the Nnamdi University, Oka, and a senior research scientist at the University of Sheffield. He is from Anambra State. Forgive me for not for forgetting the actual state in Anambra, which I'm supposed to remember. So Dr. Tony Ezeribe, welcome once again.
Thanks very much, Obi, for the introduction, and welcome to everyone that's connected.
And finally, I want to introduce also my very good friend back in Futo. We've been friends for ages. Mr. Eru Benjamin, an airship research engineer in the industrial and academic world with a focus on energy transition, lightweighting, metallic waste valorization, and steel processes. Academic background, graduated from Futo, petroleum engineering, and currently in University of Leuven. He also studied at the Catholic University in Belgium. And yeah, he also studied at Apple University in South Korea. His hobbies include traveling, reading, and Krav Maga. Thank you once again, Mr. Eru, for joining.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And myself, my name is Obiwane Azeribe. I live here in Düsseldorf. I work as a quality engineer with Blue Planet Group. And yeah, it's just a little introduction of myself. I wouldn't want to go far. And I currently hold I'm the chairman of the community here in Germany. I'm also the present vice provost of Nigerian community in Kiel. So just to cut things short, we can easily dive into our topic today. And yeah, once again, welcome everybody. So just to get things started, I will quickly direct this question to Bandy. Yeah, Bandy, are you there? Hello.
I'm there.
Okay. Just a quick question to you. Is zoning a major factor for the presidential ticket in Nigeria?
Yes, I think it is. In as much as most of us who have lived in advanced country would have, thought is probably undemocratic to do that. But they say every politics is local. So considering the considering the situation in Nigeria, where we have some major ethnic groups that has been dominating politics either at the federal, state or local level, it makes only sense that for the sake of equity and fairness, that a kind of a semi-arrangement of zoning is put in place. But eventually, most of the things I think that most of the young Democrats coming up is going to be to work for a perfect union, where we have to eliminate the zoning system and where people are, contest for the sake of, being, quality, being credible to be able to deliver the issue. So then it becomes a situation where the best can go for whatever they want to without zoning that. But considering the skewness of the Nigerian arrangement for now, it might be necessary. Take a very good example, like in the National Assembly, a situation where the major ethnic groups do not precisely have a dominance on the National Assembly or the National Assembly, and you see that you need the North can practically, if I'm not mistaken, pass a whole law without even taking other section into consideration. That is unacceptable arrangement, which we need to work very hard to change. So you can see that until that change is put in place, there should be a need where we maintain a kind of equity in terms of political appointments, so to say, or political distribution. But like I said, generally, I don't think it's the best of democracy. But considering the situation in Nigeria for now, I think it's something we need to address to work to eliminate that. But for now, I think it's necessary.
Okay, now do you think, due to the necessity of the zoning, that the South-South or Southeast has more chances to produce the next president?
Well, it's not a question of whether we have the chance. Based on what we've just said, on the equity, the sake of equity and the rest of them, it's important that the next president is going to come from the South. It makes sense. Take all things into consideration. It can only make sense that for the sake of fairness of equity, that is done. Yeah, like I said, not repeating myself like a broken record, based on the exigencies of the time we have, and the doctrine of necessity, we think it's necessary and fair that the next president comes from the South.
Thank you so much. I will switch this question to Mr. Eru. Do you think the Southeast, Southwest has the right candidate so far to pilot the affairs of Nigeria come 2023? Based on people that has declared their interest. I can list them if you want me to do that.
You don't have to do that. Basically, I will say, for now, we don't have frontline candidates for now. Because basically, if you notice from 99 till date, there will always be imposters, there will always be pretenders. But at the end of the day, there will be a consensus behind the scene. Then you'll have like 2 or 3 candidates who will slug it out among themselves, and also the godfathers again. It's the primaries that decide who is going to be the candidate. And who they pick will go to the election and stand for their party. So basically, I would say for now, there's no candidates for now.
So what you are trying to say, for now, the Southeast has not really, are not really prepared for now to pilot the affairs. Okay,
yes.
Then one more question, yeah? From my understanding, Omahi and Ojo Zakalu, who are also from the Southeast, has declared their interest come 2023 election. What's your take on that?
Let me take a mind back to the issue of 2007. Before Yar'Adua came up, the most prepared candidate was Peter Odili of River State.
Okay.
The initial idea then was that power must move to the north, but OBJ wanted to sabotage. So he was solidly behind Peter Odili. Odili campaigned in every single state in Nigeria. Virtually everywhere he went away until he went to Eagle Square. Governor's Forum shut him down. That was the beginning of Jonathan's problem. But we are saying like the issue of 2015 is Buhari. It's not Buhari. The polling started with how did Yar'Adua emerge? That was where the polling started from 2007, not 2015. That's why Jonathan served only 1 term and they kicked him out. So this idea of candidacy and processes, we have to be very, very careful. Umahi, Kalu, they are just pretenders. They are just
even Omahi, who was from,
he's a pretender.
From PDP to APC.
He's a pretender. Remember what OBJ said in the last interview. If he mentioned the candidates, they will take him out. That will tell you the kind of stick for Buhari to say that he can't protect his own candidates. Jonathan made that same mistake. He was preparing, he was already grooming Peter Obi. That was candidate, Peter Obi and Ribadu. He was preparing both of them for 2019, and they already knew